The whirring of the engine was a constant, insistent hum that vibrated through Amelia's very bones. Her hands were clammy, her heart hammered against her ribs like a trapped bird. She was terrified. This was her first flight, and the fear that had been a simmering anxiety for weeks had now boiled over into a full-blown panic. "Amelia, sweetie, it's going to be all right," her mother said, her voice laced with worry. She ran a hand through Amelia's hair, but the gesture offered no comfort. Amelia wanted to scream. She wanted to run, to find a way out of this metal tube hurtling towards the clouds. But her legs were leaden, her body frozen in a state of petrified resignation. "We'll be there before you know it," her father offered, a forced cheerfulness in his voice. "Think of it as an adventure, like in those books you love to read." Amelia didn't need any more books. All she needed was a way out. She wanted to be back in her cozy room, with Toby, her beloved golden retriever, curled up at her feet. The one creature who understood her, the one who could calm her fear with his gentle presence. "Mommy, can Toby come with us?" Amelia whimpered, clinging to her mother's hand. The question hung in the air, a desperate plea. Her parents exchanged a hesitant look. "We've talked about this, Amelia," her mother said, her voice softening. "He can't come on the plane. It's not safe." But Toby was her safe haven. He was her confidant, her anchor in the storm of her fears. "Please, Mommy," she pleaded, her voice breaking. "He's the only one who can help me." Her parents saw the desperation in her eyes, the raw, unfiltered terror. They knew that Toby was the only one who could truly soothe her. And so, after a flurry of calls and paperwork, Toby was cleared to travel with Amelia. He was placed in a special crate, his eyes filled with confusion but his tail wagging with an almost human understanding of their situation. As the plane taxied onto the runway, Amelia's anxiety reached a crescendo. But Toby, nestled in his crate beside her, shifted and let out a soft whimper. His nose, cold and wet, pressed against the metal bars. Amelia's breath caught in her throat. She could feel the warmth of his fur, the gentle thump of his heart. He was here. He wasn't going to leave her. As the plane lifted off the ground, Amelia felt a strange sense of calm. It wasn't the calm of indifference, it was a calm that came from having a familiar presence by her side. Toby's steady breathing was a metronome against the roar of the engines, keeping her grounded, keeping her safe. The journey was still long, but Amelia felt her fears slowly recede. When the plane finally landed, her first thought was of Toby. She opened the crate, and he leapt into her arms, licking her face with a joyous abandon.